How far can a Tesla really go? Busting myths and range anxiety. Ever wondered how far you can travel on a single charge in a Tesla? Maybe you're considering buying an electric car and this whole range anxiety thing has you spooked? Well, buckle up because we're about to dive into the world of the Tesla range and explore exactly how far these electric marvels can take you. Let's face it, road trips are a quintessential part of the car ownership experience. Windows down, music blasting, the open highway stretching before you, that sense of freedom is unbeatable. But for many considering electric vehicles, this freedom gets tethered to the nearest charging station. Can you really experience the open road in a Tesla without getting stranded miles from civilization? The answer, like most things in life, is, it depends. Now, before we unpack that statement, let's address the elephant in the room, range anxiety. It's a real concern, and it's something automakers are constantly battling. Tesla, being a pioneer in the electric vehicle space, has put a lot of focus on maximizing range. But what exactly is range, and how do they measure it? Tesla, along with most other electric vehicle manufacturers, uses a rating system developed by the Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, in the United States. This EPA range rating is determined through a series of tests that simulate real-world driving conditions. So, when you see a Tesla Model S advertised with a 405-mile range, that's based on a standardized test that considers factors like city and highway driving, along with creature comforts like climate control. Now, here's where things get interesting. The EPA range is just an estimate, and the actual number of miles you can squeeze out of your Tesla on a single charge will vary depending on a number of factors. Factor 1, your driving style. Ever heard the saying speed kills? Well, in the world of electric vehicles, it applies to range as well. Those pesky lead foots out there will see their range drop significantly compared to someone who cruises along at a leisurely pace. Electric motors work hardest when accelerating, so maintaining highway speeds and avoiding those jackrabbit starts will keep those electrons flowing efficiently. Factor 2, weather conditions. Extreme temperatures, both hot and cold, can significantly impact your Tesla's range. Just like your phone battery dies faster in the cold, so too does the battery in your Tesla. On the flip side, scorching hot temperatures can also tax the battery thermal management system, reducing efficiency. Factor 3, terrain. Think about it, climbing a mountain requires more effort than strolling on flat ground. The same applies to your Tesla. Hill climbing and mountainous terrains will consume more battery power compared to flat and straight roads. Factor 4, cargo load and passengers. The more weight you pile into your Tesla, the harder the battery has to work to haul it around. So, if you're planning a road trip with the whole family and the trunk overflowing with luggage, expect your range to take a bit of a hit. Factor 5, using all those fancy features. Let's face it, Teslas are loaded with tech, heated seats, booming sound systems, massive touchscreens, and all those features are battery hungry. Resist the urge to blast the AC while gaming on the center console screen if you're trying to maximize your range. Now, with all these variables in play, you might be wondering, what's the real-world range of a Tesla? Well, based on various user reports and independent testing, most Tesla models can comfortably exceed their EPA-rated range under ideal conditions. Cruising along at highway speeds on a tempered day with a light load, you can expect to travel anywhere between 10 to 20 miles further than the advertised range. But what about those worst-case scenarios? Fear not, even with the battery sapping factors mentioned earlier, most Teslas still have enough juice to get you to the nearest charging station comfortably. And let's not forget, the Tesla supercharger network is constantly expanding, making those long-distance trips even more feasible. So, here's the takeaway, Teslas offer a very respectable range that can handle most daily commutes and even some decent road trips. By being mindful of your driving habits and planning your route strategically, you can significantly reduce range anxiety and experience the freedom of the electric highway. Tesla is constantly innovating battery technology, and with each new model, we're seeing range figures climb steadily. So, the future of long-distance electric travel is looking bright. That being said, thanks for watching, and until next time.